All right, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And we are the Hebrew Israelites, which consists of the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Sumu Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. And according to Holy Scriptures, we're God's chosen people. Shalom to all the beloved brethren out there pushing this knowledge in sincerity and truth. Shalom to the few sisters, and shalom to the Israelite foreigners who are scattered abroad. And what you're looking at is a true depiction of who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh Shai. All right. And what you're looking at is a true depiction of who the world ignorantly called God, who the world ignorantly called Jehovah, whose real name in the Hebrew tongue is Yahweh. And when you call upon the Most High and His Son, you must say Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh means he to be, or he is. By Hashem means in the name. And Yahweh Shai means he delivers. Our Lord and Savior has come back to deliver the elect out of the nation of Israel from the destruction of modern day Babylon, a.k.a. America. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai. Brakate Yahweh, Brakate Yahweh Shai. And Tabwadi Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai for another blessed day. Tabwadi Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai for the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Tabwadi Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai for all you beloved brethren out there pushing this knowledge in sincerity and truth. All right, coming back at you with another lesson through the Holy Spirit. Before I play this video, I'm going to read Obadiah chapter, it was one chapter, Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." All right, who's this speaking about? It's speaking about Esau, because when you go into the history of the two twins that were born, not identical, fraternal twins, Jacob and Esau. Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites today, who are the so-called white race. It's known over the elites of the society. And Jacob is the progenitor of the 12 tribes, which was originally 13 tribes, but it's 12. It's been narrowed down to 12, which consists of the Negroid tribes, so-called African Americans, so-called West Indians, so-called Haitians. And you got the Spanish-speaking tribes. Those are Puerto Rican descent, Dominican descent, Mexican descent, Central, South America. You got Jake from Brazil. Jake from Chile, Argentina. All right, Panama. Those are the Spanish-speaking tribes. Then you have the native tribes, so-called Native Americans and so-called Seminole Indians. Those group of people make up the 12 tribes of Israel. All right, and ever since Esau came into power, that's all you've been showing is violence against thy brother Jacob. And one particular tribe I'm beginning to is the tribe of Gad today. With that 1,000-mile death march, he made the tribe of Gad, particular tribes from the tribe of Gad, they had to leave their native land, which this land was given unto them for a blessing, according to was the prophecy our forefather Jacob told him in Genesis, the 49th chapter, what our forefather Moses told him in Deuteronomy, the 33rd chapter. Okay, and also it's prophesied in 2nd Ezra 13 that these are the 10 lost tribes that's going to come over here. All right, after the Assyrian captivity. The Assyrian captivity happened in 722 BC. In the northern kingdom, all right, they call it they say, because sometimes you go into the scriptures, they'll say the land of Israel, or they'll say Judah, but a lot of times when you read that, it's dealing with the northern kingdom. We see the land of Israel, the 10 tribes. It came over here since around 724 BC. So I'm gonna read this again. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 9. Verse 10, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." So once we get into power, all right, once the nation of Israel gets back into power, and the Edomites, the first dominion of our power is going to be around roughly 1,000 years. That's the reconstruction and rebuilding of the planet, cleansing and sending things back up in order. All right, after that 1,000-year period, which is going to feel like forever, the Edomites, that's the only nation, according to biblical prophecy, will be cut off, wiped out.
Mile Death March. The 1,000-mile death march, often associated with the Trail of Tears, refers to the forced relocation of thousands of Native Americans from their ancestral lands in the southeastern United States to designated Indian Territory, present-day Oklahoma, during the 1830s. This tragic chapter in American history was a result of the Indian Removal Act of 1830, signed by President Andrew Jackson. The march primarily involved members of the Cherokee, Creek, Chickasaw, Choctaw, and Seminole nations. Despite legal victories such as the 1832 Supreme Court ruling in Worcester versus Georgia that upheld native land rights, the U.S. government ignored these rulings, pressing forward with removal policies. Entire communities were rounded up, often at gunpoint, and forced to travel hundreds or thousands of miles on foot through harsh conditions. The journey was marked by starvation, exposure, disease, and exhaustion. An estimated 4,000 Cherokee alone, nearly a quarter of their population, died during the march. The term Trail of Tears reflects the immense suffering experienced by these tribes as they were stripped of their homelands, cultural heritage, and autonomy. The 1,000-mile death march is a grim reminder of the U.S. government's systematic dispossession of Native Americans, prioritizing expansion over humanity and justice. It remains a profound symbol of resilience amidst tragedy.
Yep. And that was done by who? Andrew Jackson. The Indian Removal Act. All right. So that's the tribe of Gad. So let's go into the prophecy. Our forefather told the tribe of Gad. Genesis 49. I think it's verse 10. No, that's Judah. Oh, excuse me. Let me just type in Gad real quick. 49 and 19. Genesis chapter 49, verse 19. It says, Gad, a troop, because each tribe has a nomen omen, which is a name prediction, Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last. So that's dealing with this whole Indian Removal Act, the U.S. cavalry that decimated our native brothers and sisters. So when you go into the word there, Gad, it says a band, a troop, a Moradin band, raiding band, a troop, band of divisions of army. Andrew Jackson, the Indian Removal Act. You said divisions of army. That's what Esau been doing ever since he came into power. But that's just prophecy. But he's caught up in a quagmire, which, Lord God, I'm in a trick bag. Because he that touches us touches the apples of the Most High eye. So he has to pay for that. Even though the Lord used him as a whooping stick, he has a perpetual hatred for us. All right, so there's going to be some get back real soon upon you Edomites. All right, let's get into some precepts. The Lord will is an edifying lesson unto the very elect, man. So we are those people, we fit these biblical prophecies. Nobody else fit these prophecies but us. All right, and sooner or later, the Lord is going to redeem us and rescue us out of these conditions that we're in and set us back into our own land. All right. The world future leaders will come from the 12 tribes of Israel, starting off with 144,000. It says Lamentations 4 and 21. Okay. I'm going to start 21. It says, Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. So everything you've been doing to the nation of Israel, everything you have done, and everything you've been doing is going to come back on you 100-fold, 1,000-fold. It's going to be way worse unto you Edomites once the Most High raises back up into power. All right? So that cup is dealing with slavery, everything that happened unto us. The Indian Removal Act. Okay? the massacring of the indigenous tribes. NLT. Are you rejoicing in the land of Uz, O people of Edom? But you too must drink from the cup of the Lord's anger. So what happened to us was the Lord's anger for straying away from the commandments. And this is the effects of it. You too will be stripped naked in your drunkenness. Meaning the Lord's, is metaphorically speaking, dealing with your drunkenness. The Most High is going to take everything away from you, man. Strip you and make you bare. All right? It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So that's why you see a lot of these camps out here. But there's only one camp teaching 100% truth. No way in hell you need to be sitting down with the devil, vocab Malone, having some type of dialogue. That guy is the enemy. You understand? All we got to do is go out there and teach the word and upload these videos. But, hey, hey, man, the Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai guided me to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. So this is our last captivity, man. Oh, my goodness. This is our last captivity, brothers and sisters. The Wadi Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And this is it. After this captivity, we're gonna be, oh my gosh. According to the scriptures, we're gonna be straight forever and ever. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's what the Lord is doing through the mouth of the prophets. You're being exposed. That's why things are speeding up. Okay, you got to roll out with your new world order. Because your time is up. You are sitting on borrowed time. You're sitting on borrowed time, man. Okay? Plain and simple. So there's a few precepts I saw here that I'm going to close it out. Ezekiel 35 and 5. This is one of the precepts I was talking about. Let's pull it up when you see Israel there. All right, Ezekiel 35 and 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. All right, so that's what I was talking about. Sometimes you see Israel there, somebody, the whole nation, and sometimes dealing with the northern kingdom. So in the time of our calamity, you had your what kind of machine guns you had used against the tribe of Gad? Man, that was your blessing. And Gad wasn't equipped with those type of weaponry. You had the bows and arrows, axes, and all that. And you mowed them the fuck down, man. You mowed them down. One of the most feared, cause that's why you had to up your weaponry. You forgot the Gatling gun, because there's one brother named Geronimo. That's why, man, I got a story to tell you. I almost forgot. In the Marine Corps, when you reach like certain ranks, like sergeant and up, you got to go to different courses. When I was in sergeant course, I shit you not, man, and I'm out, stationed out here in California, Camp Pendleton, the biggest Marine Corps base. And when you go to sergeant's course, they make you run a 6-mile run, 6-mile run through the hills and all that. Pretty good run, man. It was pretty good. It was tough. And guess what they call that run? The Trail of Tears. The Trail of Tears. So we getting mocked all around the board, man. And I never knew that until I came into the truth. It was 6 miles, man. Did it. Knocked it out. But they call it the Trail of Tears. You understand what I'm saying? Through the mountains and all that stuff. Steep-ass hills. Flat terrain. And you had to do it. You had to pass it. And with various other things. But they call it the Trail of Tears. I shit you not. So he has a perpetual hatred towards us, man. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I said, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Say thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men. In thy hills and in thy valleys and in all thy rivers shall they fall that are slain with the sword. And I will make thee perpetual desolation, and thy cities shall not return. All right? Everything he built out here, United States, European Union, and NATO, the Most High is going to trample it down. And he shall know that I am the Lord. All right? Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahweh Shai. The Lord will edify a lesson unto the very elect. Shalom.